Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Bashem Rachachadash. Double honor unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who rule well and to us his truth, man. And what you're seeing there is total and utter madness, man. Experience for a woman should ideally go as far as one, but of course we're in slavery. Let me just pull up the scripture actually. I can't even remember how it goes. I said horse, harlot, can't. But experience ideally should go as far as one, but she's talking about all the different sizes and she don't like small pieces. Now, according to science and generally speaking, Jake don't really dwindle in that department, innit? Okay. And that's all that needs to be said on that, because it's like, why should a man be interested in another man's piece? But the reason why women formulate these opinions is because they've experienced more than one. Okay, and it's ridiculous, man. Now that you got women going on the net talking about what she meant to do with that, clearly over there in America, so it's no surprise with what she's saying, but she's putting on the accents coming through. I could be wrong, but I believe it a Bayesian accent slightly, so she may have family over there in the islands, man. I could be wrong, but it sounds like a hint of a Bayesian accent, so yeah. I mess with the Barbadians, the Bayesians and that. Benjamin. You got a lot of Benjamin and Ephraim mixed in, man. Together and that. That's even in the scriptures. But anyways, let me read this precept. Amos 7:17. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. And where is she at? She's over there in America, playing the whore. Okay, and it says, and thy daughter shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. So that's what's happened, predominantly dealing with the first part of this verse, man. The women go and play harlots, man. As I said, ideally a woman's experience is meant to go as far as one. Now, when you check the law, if a woman is to remarry, if the husband puts her out, divorces her, she can remarry, and that's fine. But then, let's just say the new husband dies, she can't go back to the old husband. Okay, but in most cases, she could remarry or would remarry in the case that her husband died. That's all right. But all this chopping and changing, 2, 3, 4, past one is off, but the Lord gave mercy and said, okay, she can remarry. So really, the highest a woman's body count should ever go is 2, but the ideal is 1. Okay, that's in the law, man. But you got these women, and obviously they got different shapes, sizes, styles. Man get down now, man get down, but Bobby don't get down like Tom, and Tom don't get down like Bill, and then Bill don't get down like Steve. So she's racking up all this data inside of her, that's conflicting, and then she's being proud. What am I meant to? Because she's used to certain, fire, man. Fire is needed, man. Fire is needed. But this just shows that the prophecies are true, You know, and it's coming to pass, man. Thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, man. Okay? You know, because in the ancient world, you couldn't run around boasting about activities like that. You're scared for your life, brethren. And if you get caught, that's your ass, man. You're dead. You know, the daughter of a priest, if she plays the harlot, she's meant to be burnt with fire, man. Okay? You know? See, I was going to say something there, but I'll probably get the video flagged, so I won't, man. But, you know, discipline, man. You know, I'm talking about, see if I can say it in code. I'm talking about the belt and get to whooping the ass, man. Like, when that was happening, all right, because that's okay to do. Not in this society. Brothers shouldn't be doing it now because you get arrested and go to jail. You know what I mean? The government's on her side. But back in the day, you know, I'm even thinking like when I was a child, man. You know, your father would say something, your mum would have to listen, man. See, my dad's like that, man. You know, I never seen my dad hit my mum, but he has that kind of authority, man. You know, when he comes home, it's what dad says, man. You know, and the way he talks to my mum is like, I'm just talk about the household I grew up in, talk about family members and that. But when we were children, man, men were still men back then. That's the point I'm trying to say, man. You know. Okay, and it's, you know, it's not about getting trigger happy, as it were. Every little thing, you're backhanding your woman and whipping her ass and that. That's wicked, man. But the point is, when certain punishments are on the table and possibilities, people act correct. That's why you can go to Dubai and them places there, leave your car on and go grocery shopping and come back and the key's still in the car and your car's still in the parking bay. Nobody's going to steal your car because they know, say, when they get caught, yeah, hands getting chopped off and lashes getting dished out in public, man, then people don't ramp. So when certain punishments are on the table, people pattern up. When them punishments ain't on the table, people do what the hell they want to do. That's why you got these Arab women going over to America and living this liberal way with life, because you can't do that back in them countries there. Your ass is getting whipped, yeah? You know? Okay. And that's a punishment, by the way, that's actually in the Torah, man. You know, 40 minus 1. You act up for certain punishments wasn't always the death penalty. Certain punishments it was financial. You had to pay a compensation fund, you know. Certain punishments were corporal, okay? And it was done publicly, man, all right? Getting your ass whipped in public, man, is enough to set someone in line for life. Okay, if you lied on your wife, what would happen? If you lied on your wife, yeah, what would happen? The elders would beat you up, you know? And that weren't no little slap on the shoulder, man. Punch in the face, slapped up, kicked up, you know? Like that song from back in the day, man. You know, brothers like that Garage and Grime scene like over 15 years ago. You know, slap man up, thump man up, send man to the doctor. Like, man was getting slapped up and thumped up and then sent to the doctor. You know, I'm joking, man. But man were getting chiefed up when they were out of line. When certain punishments are in place, people behave, man. So what you saw is crazy, man. And that's why they got to go. You know, the scriptures speak about that, man. Slay early, old and young. And is it that amount, man? Shalom.